In addition to low fuel pressure, now we have snow. Well, that's always enough to make a truck driver nervous. Those are locals, not DOTs, but sure enough. Put my lights on, my strobes, push the knobs in. Let's go trucking. Very minimally attempt to. On a highway, as soon as I hit the ramp, if that needle just moves down to nothing, we'll know that we still have a problem. So leave a comment if you've ever had that problem where your fuel filters, for whatever reason, don't survive whatever your standard service interval would be. I've always serviced this truck around 15,000. I had about 9 on these filters. Seems dumb to have to change the filters in the middle like that, in the middle of the oil change, or rather in between oil changes. So far, so good. Work too. Ridgewood, Pennsylvania. I have Orwell right behind me. The reason we call her Orwell, 1984, George Orwell wrote the book, Peterbilt built the truck. There we go, you guys can figure the rest out. Behind me still is the Oshkosh fire truck, the Striker 3000, hence the hat. We're taking this to the Port of Baltimore. We're running a little bit behind today for whatever reason, I still don't know why, as the wind takes my breath. The fuel filters in this truck got plugged up tight and I had to limp it basically from Ohio to New Stanton, Pennsylvania, change my permits, get off the toll road, and go get my fuel filters changed. Once we did that, the truck runs great, good as new. I just simply didn't have the time to do it myself, lift up the cab and all this kind of wind, deal with the snow, it was just nasty. So I went to bed, got up, and took care of that this morning. So now we're trying to make it from here to Baltimore and still unload the Oshkosh Striker 3000, get that off today. That way I could smack it on the ass and send it all the way out to England where this one's going. With that, let's go ahead and throw the GoPros up, try to make a video of it. Time to push the buttons in and go trucking.
While I wait for the checker, may as well do what I can. speed up the process a little bit. Wait. Oh, okay. Yep.
Small 3 on the height, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, just like the other ones, you start it with the center switch, put it to on. Now it's running. Eventually all this water stuff is going to start beeping at you. It's telling you the tanks are full. That's what I was told. Oops. Yeah, but where's the... There we go. So this one has a different type of park brake. Rather than a push button, you have to pull out and then drop. To set the brake, lift it up until it locks. Let's release the brake. Very interesting. Same as last time, you just back straight up. After you put it in reverse, of course. Same as the last unit, you just put it in reverse. You've already released the brakes. And then back straight up. Checking your mirrors, of course. Mirror angle, just looking straight forward. Down goes one of the rear wheels. Down goes the next rear wheel. Next to the front axle. This unit has rear wheel steering. I guess it's kind of, then again, it's also really short compared to the other ones. Right behind the other one. I guess we're going to put rear wheel steering to the test. tight, real tight. Definitely taking pictures of this damn thing before we leave it. I don't claim I bagged into something. Here we go. Neutral, set the brake, and that's it. Cut it off. And all we gotta do is go turn the battery off. Look right down the side, didn't get even close to that machine. Front's all good. Didn't even get close to this machine either. She's right in the spot. No nicks, no dings, no damage. And then lastly, kill the battery. And now recover my GoPro. I like that angle. Hopefully it worked good for us.